Hello everyone, welcome to Exam Center. This is me Sayyid Shuriatullah. From today onwards, we are starting a very important series that is called as Mains Hit Series. I have mentioned here as a heading, you can see. So here important point that you have to remember that this particular Mains Hit Series is a very high scoring test series, and along with that classes are also given under this test series. It has two modules, one for the UPSC, another for the TSPSC. The advertisement of that will come in a bit. But before going into that advertisements and how we are going to approach for UPSC mains and TSPSC group 1 mains, let us first of all try to understand how to write a mains answer. This is very important and a very common general question that all the students generally ask me, how actually we have to approach and what are the do's and don'ts that we have to actually follow in order to write the mains answer perfectly. So in this particular lecture, you are going to know about how to write the mains answer, what components are required, marks allocation to the various parameters in your mains answer. This is all this we are going to learn one by one. Okay, let us start our discussion here. And those students who have already watched this, because this particular video of 2 to 3 minutes will be there for all mains model question and answer that I will be discussing every day. Okay, so make sure that you skip, if you have already watched, skip for 3 to 4 minutes and go directly to the model question and answer. And those who are for the very first and listen to me, definitely they have to go through this video, and after that you can do the model question and answer. So every mains question consists of various parameter. Every mains answers should have all of these components in order to get an edge over others. Remember one point, suppose the total marks of the question is 10 marks here. What are the ingredients that you have to put in your answer writing so that it becomes very eye catchy, it becomes very content oriented, it becomes very qualitative, so that you will get an edge over your competitors. Let us understand it one by one. Okay, so the moment you see the question, the first thing that always you have to remember in your mind, that you have to definitely give these 3 parameters. Okay, 3 important aspects you have to definitely always be mentioning in your answer. One is intro, body and conclusion. These are basically not told to you, or you may not be writing it, but just imagine a Hindu newspaper article that you are actually reading. Just read the article in the sense that I am telling you. Okay, now then you will get the how a answer could be written as. The first paragraph of every Hindu news editorial article, the first 2 paragraphs consist of introduction, and go and read the last paragraph of the Hindu editorials, you will find the conclusion. In between, they'll discuss about topics like reports, like indexes, challenges. Okay, administrative challenges are there, financial challenges are there. These are very important aspects that one need to take care of. When a question is there on the challenges, it's not that you just write the challenges according to your will and wish. It is to be organized in such a way that whether you're talking about administrative challenges, whether you're talking about, for example, in administrative challenges, corruption is one important challenge. Okay, and decentralization, centralization is another important challenge. So one has to be aware of what kind of challenges are being asked and what need to be put forward. Okay, and with regard to financial challenges are there, with regard to safety challenges are there. Suppose you are writing something on railway, a question has come, then obviously you are writing the challenges of railway safety or not. Yes, so these are the important topics, or you can say that the areas that you have to understand in an umbrella way. So whenever you are writing the answer, make sure that you are presenting an introduction, okay, body of the answer, and also a conclusion to it. So that carries 0.5 marks. Just imagine you to be invigilator and 2 students have written the answer. One has given a proper format of the answer, other has not given. What is your marks allocation? Definitely, as a normal human being of a natural justice phenomena of the Supreme Court also, you will also feel that the one who has properly presented, you have to give a little bit extra. That is a common criteria because it has been evaluated by the human beings only. So anything that you make an effort, that effort will be visible to the evaluator. If it is not a robotic correction, no, robot does not have a feeling. It just see that content, whatever keywords, whatever is given to that robot, it will go on scanning all the answer sheet in such a way that whether the content is properly presented, whether the content is matching 70% or 80% or not. That is how it is done. But it is not like that. It is a human being who does the evaluation. That's why anything you give an extra effort in your answer will be definitely paid off. So presentation includes intro, body, conclusion. It carries 0.5 marks. Content, question oriented content you have to write, and it should be adequate. This is a very important point. There is a question, you have to address the question first. Later on you can do blah blah, that is another matter, and you will not have the time also to do blah blah. So first of all, try to address the question. If they are asking challenges, address the challenges. If they are asking Finance Commission recommendation, first of all write the Finance Commission recommendation, then go for any other thing. And write adequate means cover all the comprehensive interdisciplinary areas of that particular question. This is a very important aspect about a good student. Remember this point. Okay. Then contemporary information with regard to that particular topic. If a news is there, okay, at the present times, you have to definitely pick up that contemporary areas also and insert in your answer. That carries around 1.5 marks. Current affairs integration in your answer. Citing index, citing report, if they are talking about gender equality. Recently, just 10 days back, we got a global gender gap report. So if you're discussing that indexes, if you're discussing that reports or committees recommendations, then obviously it will be more qualitative, the answer, and will definitely have an edge. Citing that will give you 1.5 marks. Highest marks are basically given to the content. So make sure that you write the content good and adequate, cover all the areas. If a question has the requirement of a flowchart or a diagram, then it is your duty that you have to do it. If they're asking about ocean floor, then you should definitely draw ocean slope, shelf slope, okay, continental rise, and you have to also mention ocean floor or axial plane. Like that, wherever. If they ask you about what I say is that if they ask you about CRISPR technology, how it is being done, genetic engineering, it is very important. Some questions require all of this. So it is your duty to have a flowchart or diagram for the particular question. Space management, speed management, handwriting will fetch you 1 extra mark in every question. This is not given by the evaluator. I have put it in the personally here because the people, the students who are actually taking care of their space and writing within the space, writing very qualitative, crisp and concise and precise answer, speed, and they're maintaining good consistent speed, a good handwriting, all of these will give them 1 extra marks, okay, in every question. That's how the 10 marks has been, you can able to get it. So at least suppose you are writing 3-4 content also, 3-4 important parameters also you are writing, then you can expect that you are going to get a very good, okay, marks in the examination. So make sure that, just imagine whenever you're writing the answer, you just imagine, okay, Syed sir has told that I should be writing introduction, body of content, conclusion. Did I present it or not? Did I present the handwriting well? Did I do the underlining or not? Did I actually draw a flowchart or not? Just imagine the ingredients. The more the ingredients you put in your answer, no, then you are going to get more better marks. Remember this point here. Okay. So this is all about, this is how you have tried it. And let us now see the do's and don'ts of the, okay, first of all, let us do that. What need to be avoided? Do's are already given in the parameter wise. Writing long intros and conclusion need to be avoided because that is only for a presentation. Your answer should be addressing the question. So make sure that intro and conclusion should be crisp and short, like 4 to 5 lines, not more than that. Over explaining the concept squeezes time and space. This particular problem happens to the students when they are not clear with their concept. Like they wanted to write something about Alina, Lonina. So they confuse a lot in their mind and they try to over explain it and try to repeat the sentences again and again. That is the reason it is very important that over explanation need to be avoided. For that purpose, you have to have a very good conceptual clarity. Unnecessarily illustration, citing Supreme Court judgments, citing a particular event, citing like A meets B, etc. All these unnecessary illustrations need to be avoided. You should not have it. Okay, and don't give a false information. Suppose they ask a cyclone, recently cyclone Remal has come. Don't say that cyclone Remal 1 lakh people died like that, just like that. Evaluator will know each and everything. So make sure that you don't give any false information with regard to indexes, with regard to reports and committees. Writing big letters, it's completely no. It looks very bad on the paper. Avoid it. underlining too much. Don't put a mehendi kind of design on it. Okay, it looks good with on the hands of the woman. Okay, they look very good, and awe feeling will come. Okay, not the awe, it's like awe, like you will just enjoy it. But don't do that kind of thing in the paper. Don't generally go on underlining wherever you feel that you have to do it. Underline only the most important ones. Jumping into topics, you're talking about location on the Bharti case, you suddenly jump to some other case. You should not do that. So you should be there in the particular topic and write in a very interlinking fashion. Writing easy questions too lengthy. Sometimes it happens to the student that whenever they find a very question which is easy for them to write, they will just go on writing is so big. That need to be avoided. Okay, wasting time to overanalyze a question and try to write the best among all the students. This is another mistake the students will do. Students will generally think that, okay, I will be writing the best. That should not be your mindset at all when you're writing the question. You have to write the answer according to the question. That's all about it. Write it better. That is enough. Because the passing percentage is less than 50%, then if you're writing better, that will serve your purpose. Don't try to write the best. With that, what will happen? You will generally waste out of time. Addressing one section of question but ignoring other section. Suppose they ask you causes and consequences, but you are writing only causes. Suppose they ask you critically analyze, but you are writing only advantages. That should not be done. When they ask you two questions, two areas, two sections in a particular question, you have to address them equally. Looking here and there for the help to start, that is not going to happen. That you need to avoid. Your paper, your mind, just get into the zone and be very sincere about it. You will get it. Write sequence of answer roughly on extra paper to make it more organized. Some students, what they do is they will take a extra or wherever the rough work is there. No, they will try to first I will discuss this. After this I will discuss this. Okay, they will make a sketch, a blueprint. Then they go on write the answer. This is completely stupidity. You need to avoid all of this. So I have told you how the marks are allocated, what need to be done, what not need to be done. Please keep this in mind and just go for the mains examination. Do enroll in the courses that whatever we are launching. That will definitely help you in a very, very big fashion. Over 1,000 model question and answers and practice questions will be done with you. You will definitely crack it with the help of all of us that working for you. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.